Hello everybody and welcome back to an Idiot's Road to Glory, where we are going to be taking a look at some of the squad swap stuff. So, I'm just going to, in fact quickly, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about my team and do comments of the day, because I'm absolutely loving my new team. It is incredible. This Wayne Rooney is a god at centre attacking mid. Thierry Henry is doing insane at striker. Look at his goal and assist record. It is very, very good now. Petit is very solid. Matic is very solid. I'm really liking having two absolutely huge CDMs with high defensive work rates. They just sit back and intercept everything. They are incredible. Sometimes a little bit sluggish on the ball and a little bit hard to turn with and stuff, but it doesn't really matter too much, and they're just so good at breaking up the play. The Alaba doesn't really seem very much different to his normal card, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys. It's cool that he's a centre mid, as it allows you to do a few little different things with the team. But like I said, if we did it that way around, it really doesn't make much difference if we've got the normal Alaba and the centre defensive mid Petit, other than the fact that Petit, I think, is 5 pace slower and a little bit less agile and stuff, which I do quite like because, like I said, he's not the most amazing to like turn with on the ball and stuff. So it's probably good to have the 85 rated one and have the agility and stuff like that. And basically, I'm just really loving the squad. To be honest with you, the only person who suffered from it is poor old Salah, who now plays cam and doesn't get involved in the game quite as much as he used to. Still got incredible goals per game and assists per game records because of when he was playing striker. But if you compare him to Sterling, who's on like 50 assists and 45 goals in 76 games, he's doing absolutely sick, whereas Salah doesn't seem to quite get involved in the game quite as much as he did used to at camp. So maybe next time there is some hype for a special Salah card, we'll get that sold on and maybe pick up Path to Glory Willian and free up like 300,000 or 400,000 coins that we could maybe spend towards another icon, maybe an icon centre back or something like that. So that is where I'm thinking with this team, but I am really enjoying using it. I'm going to show you guys some stuff in the daily knockout tournament in a second. We're just quickly going to jump in and take a look at these FUT swap deals if you guys haven't seen them. Basically, there's going to be challenges over the next month, which is kind of annoying. So like, if you want the ones all the way up here, there's 12 special cards to unlock, and if you get 11 of them, you can get yourself Alexis Sanchez at striker, which is pretty nuts, or a Carlos Tevez, or a Modric are the 3 big ones there that cost the most. I'd probably get Sanchez and see what he's like, but to be honest with you, they're probably going to be SBC fodder that just get traded in to make a very cheap icon. You can get an ultimate pack instead if you want. You can get a right-wing Timo Werner, which is pretty nuts. A centre-forward Insigne, they cost 7, which is actually pretty good. So you could get like an 88 Insigne and one of the ones for 4, like a centre-attacking mid Payet or a Koke or something like that, which isn't actually too bad. You could just treat yourself to some packs. You can get yourself a Jordan Henderson or a Keita Balde all the way down here for not very many of them at all because they're not particularly good. But they are the squad swap that EA have brought out, and it actually looks pretty fun, and they should be doing stuff like this all the time. It's actually really good. Like, imagine if there was loads of different ones of these to unlock and add. There's just so many things that they could possibly do, and they announced it at such a weird time that it kind of makes me think maybe they've realised people have kind of stopped playing FIFA and like, oh Christ, we need to do something to get people playing again. And they've dropped this at midnight on a Tuesday night, which is a bit odd, but I can't complain. It's good fun. It's going to be fun trying to unlock them. A little bit frustrating that there isn't a massive range of choice for the ones that you can get, and also you can't have Tevez and Sanchez, which I know maybe that's being a little bit greedy, but it's kind of annoying that you are limited to just one if you want to go for the big ones. I suppose that's kind of how FUT birthday works as well, and that really has turned out to be absolutely sick. But anyway, let's do comment today. With loads of you guys, we're commenting about hairstyles, which is awesome. 90% of them being just joke ones. So thank you very much to everyone who suggested that I get a mohawk or the R9 haircuts from the World Cup. You guys are absolutely awesome. We then also got someone, where is it? Let me find if I can see this comment. Someone told me to get a new set. Hugo's son said get some new glasses. So this is, because I'm now so good at the Road to Glory and we've got such a sick team, it took 105 episodes to turn me from an idiot to actually quite a good FIFA player. Now what we're going to do is in the next 105 episodes, it seems like we're going to turn me into a male model. So that's what we're doing. Hugo's son told me to get some new glasses. I am actually getting some new glasses. I got them and the lenses were weird, so I had to send them back, and yeah, they're coming soon. Anyway, why are we talking about this? I've got absolutely no idea. Let's go to the actual comment of the day, which is from Gideon Katz, who told me to please change the position of my players. People always get, some of you guys have got OCD about it, I think, and to be honest with you, I can understand why you would be annoyed and to get your guys head in with CDM Matic playing centre mid, right forward Salah playing right wing, centre forward Sterling playing cam, etc, etc. But everyone in the team has 10 chemistry apart from the 2 new players, so it really doesn't matter. even some of the new players have got, well, even one of the new players has got 10 chem with this Petit because he got 2 orange links and a strong link from Henry. Whereas with Boateng and Alaba, only just being on full chem, they've only just got enough links to them, and they don't have a manager link or a loyalty link yet because they've only played 5 games for me. They unfortunately aren't on 10 chem, but oh no, in fact, and neither is this Matic. But again, once he gets to his 10 games played to get the loyalty point, he'll be on full chem. I mean, we could, if we really wanted to, change this Matic right now. I've got a centre defensive mid to centre mid, so there you go. Gideon, I hope that has helped. Matic is now on 10 chemistry, and there's nothing I can do with Alaba to get him onto 10 chem other than wait for him to get his loyalty, and the same goes for Boateng. Salah's already on it, and Sterling's already got it because they've played so many games and they got the manager point, so it really doesn't matter. So we will be spending coins on a right forward to right wing or a centre forward to cam because they cost a couple of thousand coins each, I think. So anyway, that's comment of the day. That is Andy becoming a male model instead of a non-idiot. That is the new team, which I absolutely love it. We're now going to jump into some gameplay with me trying to win the Negredo, the first one of them swap cards from the daily knockout tournament. Let's get into it. So we jump into the first game with a guy, Mr. Brent Rovers, or Mr. Corey Hill with his Brent Rovers team. He's got himself a Premier League team with Mbappe up front and player of the month Sané playing on the right. Don't really know why. Honestly, don't really know why, and it's about to get even more baffling for you guys in a second where we see what happens when the ball goes out of play, because obviously I paused to change my squad around. So this guy tried to... Kick-off goals are just back. I thght he was going to score a kick-off goal. He was doing a very good job of it, but luckily Boateng auto-tackled him for me and nicked the ball away from him. And it was my turn to go and try and score a kick-off goal instead. So knocking the ball around, getting a feel for my new players probably because we've only played this one game with them from the video the other day where I was basically just messing around and playing 4-2-2 and stuff. So getting a feel for Petit on the ball. Doesn't actually feel too bad. His passing's very good. He's actually doing a lot of the link-up play here. Gives it to Wayne Rooney, and like I said before, this Wayne Rooney card is an absolute god. The difference between having him and Gabriel Jesus is unreal. He finishes everything. He's actually insane. He's given the ball in and around the box, and look at that. There he's just finessed it top bins. He'll score a 40-yard screamer, which you guys are going to see in a bit. He'll score everything, no matter what type of shot. And just talking about weird, he instantly subbed player of the month Sané off for second in form, I assume, Lozano. I don't know. People are weird. They don't seem to know how chemistry works on this game. I don't know why he's wasted his player of the month Sané. Why would you not put a Sissoko, Musa Sissoko there to at least get everyone full chem? At least Mbappe would have been on full chem as well. I don't know. Honestly, no idea what he's doing. But we were just knocking the ball around again. It's only 7 minutes in. Petit into Rooney, into Henry once again. Nice little bit of footwork from Henry. A finesse and then a finish from Sterling. A little bit of a jammy goal, to be honest. If Henry's no Wayne Rooney, is he? Rooney would have put that top bins without his keeper even getting a hand on it. But there we go. There's Wayne Rooney trying to get a shot away with him. I think actually we can see it on the counter here. Yeah, that is. There's Lozano picking the ball. Somehow that Martial has stayed onside. Somehow Boateng didn't tackle him, and I got desperate and went in for a slide with Bayern. It was arguably the worst slide tackle of all time. And there you go, there's a penalty. So we went from almost scoring with Rooney, but it getting blocked to giving away a penalty. And his Martial steps up and tucks it in the bottom corner very, very nicely. 2-1 in the first round. We're absolutely battering this guy as well, so I was well annoyed to concede on the break. I don't know how Boateng didn't tackle him, but unluckily for this guy, kickoff goals are a thing. Yay, we get to score a kickoff. I hate this game. No, I don't. I've actually really been enjoying playing FIFA recently, but there's just some stuff properly does my head in. Like kickoff goals. So yeah, give it to Rooney, knock it into Thierry, nice little turn, give it back to Rooney, he's in the box, he's shooting, it's going in the back of the net. That is how it works with 90 rated Wayne Rooney. And there you go, that is 3-1 to Andy in the 27th minute. Very, very nice. Oh no, we're going for a bit more. I thought I was going to say, okay, here we go. Now we're getting into something decent. Not another kickoff goal. Kind of. I mean, I thought I was going to score a kickoff goal when I nicked it off Salah, but I was a little bit over ambitious with Mo Salah's pace and strength to just run through his whole defence. The kickoff goals aren't quite what they used to be. We just sprint through everyone. But basically, if you shoot from the kickoff, it does just go in. So this guy is running through with Mbappe. He actually works this quite well, to be fair to him. It is a kickoff goal, but yeah. It's a decently worked goal, I want to say. In the end, he kind of just sprinted down the line with Mbappe and passed it across to Yaya, and with it being a basically shot from kickoff, it's always going in the back of the net, which we're about to see in a second as well. But we're absolutely battering this guy. 8 shots, 8 on target, 60% possession to his 2 shots for his 2 goals. But like I said, kickoff goals. They don't, like I said as well, don't work the same ways they used to, where you just sprint through. But if you can pass a chance, if you can use passing to make a chance, it goes in the back of the net all the time with the shooting. There was never a chance my farm was going to save that, and there's never a chance his goalie was going to save that, because it's a shot from kickoff and it just goes in the back of the net. It's proper stupid. I don't know why they've put it back in the game, but they have, and it's incredibly easy to abuse, as you will see throughout these games in this run, in this tournament. So that was 4-2-2, mate. Then a nice little bit of play from Henry here. Nice bit of strength to keep hold of the ball. Nice bit of dribbling. Threw balls down the line to Rooney. I was very proud of this one. Look at this. We stopped to dodge the slide tackle. We body feint around and we dink it back post, and Raheem Sterling, of all people, with his like 5'6"ness, nods it in the back post to make it 5-2. Corey's paused the game. The game wouldn't pause, so Corey's pressed the Xbox button, and there we go. We are into the second round with a nice 5-2 rage quit and an absolute domination with our new team as well, which is it was just really fun to use, to be honest. If your FIFA felt a little bit weird, and I don't know if it's just because it's a tournament and it's is it peer-to-peer? It might actually be. It might use the servers. I don't know. FIFA just felt a bit different, but it's been patched again, so it's always going to feel different. But yeah, it was good. We were feeling good. We came up against this team in the next round. Again, he's got that Sané, and again, he's playing him off chemistry, which is very, very weird. I suppose this time, at least, he's going to keep him on the pitch and just play him on 7 chem, which is fine. He's got Bergkamp, he's got Vieira, he's got Kaká, he's got that Rooney, so we've got to be careful of that. But we have got, when our big centre defensive mids, aren't winning the headers, our big centre backs are, which is very nice. So the goal kick, nice little bit of work from Salah, very, very jammy for this to fall on rate. We pass it across to Salah. Salah pokes in the back of the net. He's involved in this one. He gets himself a goal. Doesn't get involved as much as he used to, and he's absolutely insane, which is kind of annoying. But we were absolutely battering this guy as well, to be honest with you. It's in the 30th minute here. He tries to go for own goal. His passing was pretty terrible. He's getting annoyed and trying to slide tackle me, and then he just thinks, screw this, and presses the Xbox button. So there we go again, 1-0, a nice easy rage quit in the 30th minute. Like I said, the guy couldn't really touch the ball. We've got over 60% possession. He wasn't having a good time, and he's fuming and pressed the Xbox button. So we jump in again to play a guy with Player of the Month, Sané, and again he's playing a left forward Player of the Month off chemistry. This time he's got Mane on the other side. He's got the birthday Yaya. He's got a very good team, but he does have Donnarumma in goal, and I spotted that, and I really wanted to exploit it, because Donnarumma on this game is absolutely tragic. He is so bad. So I was looking for any long shots with Rooney. He actually managed to save that one, which you will see is a surprise when it comes to this game, because Donnarumma is tragic. But I don't know if they changed FIFA or I've just got slightly better at them. I've actually been scoring a lot of corners, and like I said, Donnarumma is tragic. We literally headed it through him. Unfortunately for me, though, we do concede, I think, from this guy's corner. Not directly from a corner, and as a result of some pretty terrible defending from me, you'll see here. He knocks it into Sané, and I get fully sold. I was Valencia, and he did me, and then he bit of a terrible bit of goal, keeping from farming as well. Gives him a nice goal with a nice composed bit of dribbling in the box, and my non-composure literally just sprinting straight past him to make it 1-1 in the 19th minute. Like I said, FIFA feels a bit different. It feels very quick, very end-to-end, and a lot of goals. Like a lot. Again, we just tried to do that same thing with stopping and then body feint. It didn't quite work that time, but Petit was there to nod it in. And like I said about Donnarumma, if it's a half decent shot at the goal, it's just going to go in. He's absolutely tragic. That wasn't even that good of a shot from Henry. He wasn't really set to take it. I mean, it is Henry. He is an icon, and he did hit it with a bit of power. But there we go, straight past Donnarumma. Unfortunately for me, speaking of the big CDMs, Petit did win that header to set that last goal up, but big Yaya Touré is winning that one instead, and that is 2-2 in the 28th minute. These games have been absolute goal fests, but like I said, Donnarumma, Rooney, bang, top bins, goal. 36th minute, 3-2. It's actually nuts. This game is going crazy, and this Wayne Rooney is absolutely popping off in all of these games. He is so good. I know his Yaya did just score a header there, but I'm so pleased that I got the Rooney instead of the Yaya. The difference he makes in the team compared to Gabriel Jesus is nuts. Like, Gabriel Jesus was good, don't get me wrong. He's really good at dribbling, he's quick, he's agile and stuff like that. But you always thinking, oh, should I shoot with him? Whereas with Rooney, you think, let me shoot with Rooney, let me shoot. And you just want to shoot him because it's just going to go in the back of the net. He's that good. Nice bit of dribbling from Henry there to keep hold of the ball. Sterling plays it into Rooney. Rooney again banging it top bins, and again some absolutely horrendous goalkeeping from Donnarumma there. Don't really know what's going on, but Rooney scores another screamer. Like I said, he's an absolute joke. He's so good. It was a very close game, actually, to be honest with you, and it was like all over the place. Me trying to score screamers with Rooney. This guy on the counter attack. It was like, as you can see from the stats, it was really close. And that sort of, even though it was 4-2 up and cruising, kind of, it gave me a bit of a kick up the bum that, hang on, this guy is actually alright at FIFA, and this is actually quite close. So I did start playing properly. And as you can see here, passing the ball out from the back, making sure I keep hold of possession, getting that really high pass accuracy, really high possession, waiting for his players to move out of position to make the passes rather than trying to force the plays and stuff. And we just score an absolutely incredibly worked goal. Salah puts it through to Henry on his left foot, tucks it in the bottom corner. Possibly terrible goalkeeping from Donnarumma as well. And that makes it 5-2 with some actually serious, proper like FUT champs level sweaty play, keeping hold of the ball. And Mr. Forrest, the boy V2, is had enough. He's paused the game, and when it finally finishes all the celebrations, he is going to rage quit and send us into the final. In what minute was that he even rage quit? And I'm not too sure. One guy rage quit in like 30 minutes. I feel like we didn't play much more than 90 minutes of football of FIFA in all 3 of them games, which is pretty good. To make our way to the final and be rewarded with this. Both Ronaldos and Prime Del Piero up front. With Vieira, a team of the year, Bonucci, that handshake. I don't know why he's got De Silvestri at right back with all them coins he's got, but he does anyway. And yeah, I wasn't optimistic. We did get off to a very good start actually when we were dominating the early game. Rooney again getting in the box and having a shot. Salah here, if that had been picked up by Petit, I swear he would have scored. Me doing a poor job of doing the drag back and doing some off the ball dribbling instead, and then that was definitely a foul. And he picked the ball up and went on his first real kind of attack. Luckily we managed to stifle it, and we were basically dominating with a little bit of luck, as you can see here, the first 15 to 20 minutes of this game. And I was thinking, alright, if this guy does get the ball with his Ronaldo, either of his Ronaldos to be honest, look at that for the nice little drag back. And again, if we could have just got the pass off, that would have been a goal. Maybe I need to be a little bit more composed in and around the box there. Start to be more composed to get into the box, but now I need to work on when I'm actually in the box and what I do next after there. But look, like I said, we're reading them. We're dominating the game. He's not really getting anywhere near our goal. Nice bit of intercepting or tackling from Petit. But I was just terrified of when he does eventually get the ball to one of his Ronaldos and he's just going to go in the back of the net. He just bullies Boateng there. And luckily for me, Foreman pulls out a save with his feet. It's just cheating. It is literally just cheating. It's ridiculous. And then we did start to go under the cosh a little bit. Rooney does pick up the ball, plays it away to Henry. We do a nice little bit of dribbling to get past his Vieira, I think that was. But he's got team of the year Bonucci, and you ain't going anywhere against him. He just runs in. Thank you very much. That's the difference between what his Bonucci just did to my Henry compared to what my Boateng happened when his R9 had the ball is crazy. Both of his players just bullying mine. And this is where I think he started to realise, hang on, I can't just abuse my Ronaldos to win. I do actually have to play properly. And he started passing the ball around and trying to make some space and keeping hold of the ball and stuff. It does finally get... I thought I had him covered with the second man press, but it's R9 Ronaldo, and he smashes it in top bins. No matter what goalie you've got, it's always going in the back of the net. So that was very unfortunate, having dominated the early proceedings of the game. The first time his Ronaldo seen the goal, it was smashed into the back of the net, unfortunately. Oh no, it was the second time, when it, to be fair. Farmer made a decent save the first time, but did that one. Absolutely no stopping it. Luckily for me, I get very, very jammy. I should have passed this back to Thierry Henry, but I seen Rooney in the box and was like, you've got to shoot. I got very jammy. It bounced back to Salah and he volleyed it in the bottom corner to make it 1-1 in the 43rd minute. Going into half time, it's been a very, very even game. We started off dominating. Once he got the goal, he started to come back into it, and we caught him a little bit lucky on the counter attack to score with Salah. So I was feeling like I could win, but I was going to have to play very, very well, and I was try-harding my life off. But unfortunately for me, kick-off goals, and it was very, very difficult to stop him scoring kick-off goals. And every time he got the ball and got it into R9's feet from the kick-off, I was absolutely petrified. Again, though, we get a little bit lucky from the kick-off. Salah's running through on goal. I just went for it, to be honest with you, and if that had been Donnarumma instead, that would have flew into the back of the net. But we've got a corner out of it, and we've actually been doing alright with corners, as we've seen in the last game. That was Salah trying to get involved. Nice save from his Handanovic. Handanovic is really, really good. Handanovic, Foreman, and De Gea are probably the 3 best goalies on this game, to be honest with you. And Handanovic works very well because he links up with Team of the Year Bonucci. But, like I said, corners, I'm getting a lot better at them. I mean, I'm taking them with Antonio Valencia, but it doesn't really seem to matter. Drilling them in their post, and look at this. Bang! Petit with an absolute rocket header into the bottom corner to make it 2-1 to me in the 50th minute. And I was like, okay, we can do this. We can do this. But kick-off goals, kind of. No. Why have I put this clip in? Is it because he didn't score a kick-off goal? Or is it because I mess up. I can't remember. I edited this a little bit before and now I'm commentating over the top of it. I wanted to put loads of different clips in of this game rather than just all of the goals. So apologies for me getting a little bit confused. Yeah, we're passing the ball around. Okay, that's why. Because we did that absolutely horrendous pass with Raheem Sterling, which then sprung a counter-attack from him, which he works very, very nicely. Okay, you guys can see where this is going. With his Ronaldo's knocking the ball around like this. He gets it into one Ronaldo. He gives it to the other Ronaldo. He gives it back to the first Ronaldo. He gives it back to the second Ronaldo. And there we go. Ronaldo, 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 goal. Little bit poor from me with Raheem Sterling. I don't really know where I thought that pass was going. He was very good at closing me down and putting the pressure on, not really leaving any options. And yeah, he managed to pull it back to 2-2, and we went to extra time. You can see I've already subbed on Son and Allen, and at this point I'm subbing on Mbappe as well for my Rooney, Sterling and Matic were the players that I brought off, and it seemed to make quite a nice little bit of difference, to be honest. I worked a really nice chance down the line with Son, stuck it back post, and who's there but Mbappe coming on to nod it in the 92nd minute. Very, very nice. 3-2. All we've got to do is play out extra time and we'll be absolutely fine, and we've won ourselves in the Negredo. And I was literally just passing it around, but then he was giving me space as well, and I couldn't not abuse it. And I'd also learned that he'd started to think I was going to cut back, so he's just letting me wander forward. But I should have carried it. Then I thought he was going to close me down, and he went backwards into the box. I should have just carried on running and slowed down with Mbappe. We probably would have scored again. Same goes for here, where I probably doing me. Look at this with the drag back and then forwards, double baiting him, double bluffing him, put it across to Henry. And the worst first touch in the world gives the ball away, but luckily Boateng's there to get it back in, and we managed to somehow kind of keep hold of the ball. I don't know how Mbappe didn't get it, but we've nicked it back. It's gone back to Boateng. We're in the 117th minute now, and we literally just need to play the game away. Knock it into Salah, knock it into Petit, knock it back to Salah, and it's already queued that pass before Bonucci ran over there, but I thought we got away with it, and Salah got the ball back. And the Bonucci's just too good, and he just wins absolutely everything. And now we're in panic stations. We change man, it changed me off Boateng, get changed back to him, he gets bullied by Ronaldo, and in the 120th minute he makes it 3-3. And I was absolutely fuming. So it went to pens. Yeah, this is getting tense. And we saved his first pen. So I was like, okay, we can do this. All we need to do is them stupid little P-roller pens along the floor. I put too much power on it, didn't I? I don't know what I did wrong, but his Handanovic saved it. It was one. I was like, oh, God. Sub steps R9 for his third goal, I suppose, of the game. Tucks it away very, very nicely to score his first on. So we've got Heung-min Son on ours. Can we put this away? Cheekily down the middle. There we go. 1-1. I'm absolutely tragic at penalties, so I wasn't expecting to win. But I clicked on to this guy's penalty thing where he doesn't know that the heads, he didn't seem to know that the heads didn't denote where you're actually going to kick it. So I could basically save all of his penalties, but unfortunately for me, I was absolutely tragic at them. And I was missing all of mine as well. Look, watch this. His player looks left, so I know he's going left, and I save left. The guy doesn't know that that is how the penalties work. The problem was, I couldn't bloody score myself. If I could just score pens, we would have won this so easily. Again, he looks left, I go left. What is my goalie doing? The worst part of this is I now need to score, otherwise I've lost. And I miss. And we've lost because my goal... Well, we've lost because I can't score penalties. But we've lost because my bloody foreman dived over the top of the ball. I was absolutely fuming. I don't think I've ever thrown a controller in annoyance of FIFA until this point in my life. Where I just lashed my controller at the floor. We missed so many pens. We saved so many of his. And on the one where Farmer just needed to palm it away, he just totally missed the ball. I was very tilted. I was very annoyed. And unfortunately, we didn't manage to unlock that Negredo. So we're going to have to go back into it again. And let me know down in the comment section what you think we should use the Negredo and the ones that are to come to unlock. Should we go for the big Alexis Sanchez? Should we pick like 90 Ibra? In fact, let's jump back to live and I'll show you guys just one more time so you guys can get your comments down in the comment section. We could go for a 4 swap-in Koke, who's 87 rated, and a 7 swap-in Ibra, who's 90 rated, for 2 very big players for SBCs. Or we could go for 191 Sanchez or Modric to maybe actually play. Let me know what you think. I mean, it's probably better to go Ibra and Koke and basically get yourself a free prime icon, isn't it? we forgot with all of the other ones that we're going to get. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. I hope you've enjoyed this video anyway. Very, very unfortunate not to win on our first go the Negredo, which is very annoying. So I need to carry on, knock out some more games in this, and hopefully win it next time, and hopefully not get paired up for someone with both bloody Ronaldos up front in the final. But yeah, that is how I'm going to leave this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time for more fashion advice.